What's up, everybody? Welcome to Michigan Woodsman. My name is Jay Connell, and this is my brother Mike Connell. Last fall, we kind of picked up the excitement of filming our hunts after we were successful shooting our first deer on film. And we were actually filming with an iPhone then, and now we've upgraded to a camera. And so we're just we're now going to start filming turkey hunts in the spring, and we're going to do deer hunts in the fall. As just our way of kind of sharing our outdoor experiences with you guys, something that we like to do, and it's just fun to be able to share that stuff with you guys. So right now what I want to talk about is our turkey season. It's been a really fun season so far. This year, my 7-year-old son, was able to harvest his first turkey on the first day of the 0234 hunt. We weren't able to get that one on film, but still he was able to get it, and it was an awesome experience to be able to be there. My dad ended up shooting one throughout later in the season, and that one ended up having 3 beards on it. So it was really something that was really rare, really cool to be a part of and see it. My brother actually got to call it in and be with my dad for that. He wasn't able to get that on film either, as we're still trying to figure things out and learning. But I was later on able to kill one of my turkeys this year, and it was the very first turkey that we were able to get on film. It's on our channel, so if you want to go back and look at that, that's also there. But that's kind of how our process has gone, and this year has been a really interesting year for Mike, and he's really had a lot of downs and not very many ups. So I'll kind of let him. Today we have an awesome turkey hunt that we want to share with you. But I'll kind of let him explain how his season's gone and just basically what we had accomplished today.
Yeah, so long story short, basically, today I took my 5th shot at a tom this year. Just for some reason, I've not been able to click or get anything to connect. I've been doing this for 6 years, and I've never missed a turkey. So I don't know what's been going on. I haven't changed anything, so I have no idea. But it's been a real stressful season, and we've been really, really plugging away the miles and the hours trying to get out there and get after them. But this particular hunt, and so we got this property that we're behind that we actually know where they roost, and they roost in the same spot every single day. So each day that we've been going out there, we've been trying to get closer. We've been trying to push that envelope a little bit and see how close we can get to that roost without getting busted. And hopefully, in the hopes that we can put him down right when he hits the ground. So actually, last Sunday we went out and tried to get a hunt in before we had some family things that we had to take care of. So we went out and we sat in the base of a tree, kind of pushing that envelope, getting a little bit closer to the roost. And we ended up having him come down. And you'll actually see that on the footage here today. Some of our hunt on Sunday. And in the footage, it looks like he's right there on top of us. But in reality, he was probably 40, 45 yards, but to me, for some reason, I thought he looked a little bit farther. In the margin of making a decision, I didn't really have the time as he hit my opening quick and was out of it quick, and a lot of decisions had to be made real fast and just didn't have the time to do it. So this morning, yesterday, let's go back a little bit. Yesterday, we ended up going and putting a blind out, and we ended up pushing that envelope a little bit more, getting closer to that 2-track, closer to that roost, and I actually took when I set it up, I made like a path to the 2-track over there, probably about 60 yards. And I ended up getting it down to the dirt so that when we sneak in there today, then we'd be a lot quieter. We decided to get out half hour earlier than we normally do just to really try to sneak in on them. So as it started getting light this morning, we actually ended up having the bird gobbled probably only about 40 yards away, 40, 45. So we were right there inside of his range. And as it got light a little bit more, we could see where he was roosted. And he wasn't that far. He was just right there. And there was another bird with him as well. Not sure what it was. There's been 2 toms hanging together for the most part pretty much every day. So don't know if it was him or not. He wasn't sounding off this morning, and we couldn't really tell with the brush and the foliage that was in the way. But actually, he ended up flying, which they never have done. They flew away from us, or he did, or whatever it was. It flew away from us, and it went across the pond. And we started to see our chances of success kind of slipping a little bit, going, man, there's nothing we can do that we just can't get a head start on these things. So we actually had the bird facing away from us, and we started to do a couple calls to it to try to let it know, hey, we're here. and we ended up getting him to turn around and look at us and kind of locate us. And so, and we thought we had him at that point. Well, he turned and faced away again. Then eventually he hit the ground, and unlike the other turkey, he didn't go too far from his roost. And I mean, he might have lived 15 seconds on the ground because I wasn't taking any chances this time, and it was time to put it down and put an end to this whole season, how it's been going so far. So about 45 yards is when I took my shot, and as you'll see here in the footage, you'll get to see how all that unfolded. So before we let you go here today, I do want to encourage you, take the time when you go out hunting this year and really just focus on the creation and listen to what God's trying to tell you. There's a lot of awesome things that He's offered us with our animals and the creation, the beauty of the woods, and just the beauty of the sunrises and sunsets and all that kind of stuff that He's offered for us. Take the time when you're out, not only to go after the animals that you're trying to harvest, and make the memories with your family too. You know, just make those memories and really give God the credit that is due for all the hard work He's put in and for the opportunity for you to have the day to even be out in the woods and enjoying it. So, hey everybody, enjoy the footage, and if you're still hunting this the rest of this year here, good luck, stay safe, and shoot straight.
And also be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that in the future when we do put videos out, you can get notifications on that stuff, and you can enjoy the hunts with us. So for now, take care and enjoy the hunt.
got him. I got him, dude. I wasn't waiting around this time. I wasn't waiting around this time. I wasn't waiting around this time. Have to pound down, baby. Nice. He's flopping right there. Right on the point. Is that on?
Nice.
Is that on? Yeah. Oh, guys. Oh. If you guys only knew the kind of season that I've been having this year so far. What's today? Let's say the 20th, 21st? I don't even know. Holy cow, guys, this has been a long, long season. It was looking like I probably wouldn't get it done. That is shamefully, that is the 5th Tom that I've taken a shot at this year. I bought a new 20 gauge earlier before this season. And I haven't shot it yet until this year. And one of the first shots I took at it was at a Tom. Well, it was choked down, everything was looking good. But apparently I hit him low at 45 yards a couple of weeks ago. And we've been out here. I've taken a shot at him out here. I've been having a hard time getting the rounds that I usually get for my gun. It's just been all sorts of a headache. We've been walking miles, stalking on birds, stalking on toms, stalking on everything that we can get within range on. And shots that I've made no problem in the past, I've not been able to make. This one right here, I think, was probably about 40, 45 yards. The last time we were out here, there was a bit of a miscue, and I don't know if we're going to throw this one up online or not, but you can see me in the footage and him fanning the back, and he looked like he was real close. And, yeah, I just, for some reason, thought he was farther away. My confidence has been shot this year. I couldn't make up my mind if he was close enough or not, and we decided... after that, I came in here yesterday. We've been just sitting on the ground trying to get as close as we can to their roost. And we got in here. I put the blind in here this afternoon. Got it all set up, and I kind of took my feet and I made a path to the dirt all the way to the 2-track so that we could have a quiet walk in here to sneak right in on him. And sure enough, this morning we had him gobbling, I want to say 35, 40 yards away. And watched him for a while. The one, and this is our luck, every time we come over here to this spot, there's another 2-track over there along the pines, and they like to fly down and go to that 2-track. Only a couple times have we seen them come down and go to this field here behind us. And today, what do you got? We got some jigs over here, I think. Where'd they come from? Anyway, so we got some jigs now. Moving across, I didn't see them earlier. But so yeah, this whole time they've been pitching away this way. Well, there's been 2 toms hanging together this whole time. And ended up, the one, he wasn't gobbling at all this morning. And he pitched down and went across the pond. The other one, we did a couple of soft tree yelps to try to get his attention this way. And we saw a hen fly down over here. And so he flew down, and I said, in the first gap that I get, I'm taking my shot. So I ended up putting it on him at, I'm going to guess 40 yards. And saw him flopping down there. So stay tuned. We'll touch base with you guys here in a little bit. It's a thick rope one.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Oh.
You got double?
2 beards, baby.
No kidding. Let's get in on that.
2 beards on there. He's not the biggest bird. He's not the biggest body bird. I gotta say that. But he's got a good sized double beard on him. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
There we are. Finally. We have been hunting hard for this, man. Hunting hard. That is beautiful.
All right, let's get him tagged.
Yeah.